What's up, guys? Bear Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today we're going to be doing kind of like one of our last final tests. I feel like with the newest hero before the next season, Lenya. She's been okay. She's been subpar. It's kind of what I come to expect in games when they're not like the highest tier quality. These are A levels. She does have some uses. The one that I really want to try to make work though is PvP. I mean, she's literally geared up for crit and everything, but all these magic charms don't matter when it comes to regular arena. And sadly, I've already done a lot of my attacks today because I keep forgetting. Whenever the weekly challenges come up, I just power through all my battles. Looks like the really powerful people are beating my butt too, which is kind of fun. We have maintained rank 11, which is cool. There's just no way we're ever gonna get to top 5 without a DNL, which I've been considering building. We'll see. But let's try to make a couple of battles work here. So I want to see if I can make her work in a team that's pretty much on par with what we've been using. However, I'm going to try to do it without some of these other more premium heroes chucked in. I kind of want to build a more melee centric type team, which I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. And I want to see if I can pair her with Soren and make her work. So like this 2-team combo, they're very similar. I feel like we can make it work. And on top of that, I kind of want to swap her on the battlefield with someone. I want that to be the main focus of our swap. The downside is swapping these people are kind of difficult. Going for like an Aaron could be all right here. The question then is, what do we build with them? Arguably, I would say it's hard to build any PvP team nowadays without a Damien, just because his healing is like, it just keeps happening over and over. The downside of this battlefield is I feel like I would instantly want to use a hero like Mikola, which is of course one of the newest heroes too, but Mikola's, the way the center of the battlefield works, never shakes out the best for you. I also feel like Scarlita is probably an amazing pickup to use here. The only thing I would think besides this would be some sort of tanky frontline hero, which I'm not a fan of a few choices. Freyasto is the first one that comes to mind, but again, if I'm already using these two, I really don't want to make that a thing. Even Rainier at like 1 copy when you're on offense can be pretty good. My instinct here says just go with a Lily May. Like do this here and then put Lily May over here so that Lily May takes care of Aaron potentially. Let Soren be the frontline target. I feel like this can work because again, if we put Lily May in too, we're getting a 4 times team bonus here. Feels really weird trying to not use a tank, but there's just so many heroes that I feel like are necessary. Scarlita, I mean Lily May, we need the Lily May to counter the Aaron right away. Granted, they don't have a ton of AoE and this is more like an Outlast team. Let's see how this goes. Let's jump into it. I'm going to try to slow the battle down real quick here so it's not on 3 times. We stop that, we get the swap. Lily May is now over here with Aaron, so hopefully she picks him apart. Lenya's survivability is much better, mainly just because we did have that swap. She's got the damage reduction and she has the healing of whenever he takes damage. There she goes, punting Lily May across the battlefield, stunning her. Let's just see if we can keep up the pressure though, and I'm intrigued to see what her damage looks like at the end too. It probably also helps that Scarlita might be targeting her too. And yet, even with all that extra support, Lenya does go down finally. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Soren also having struggles in this type of team. I'm thinking dropping the Scarlita would probably be the better play here. And I'm probably going to do more PvP battles tomorrow with this type of team. I'm definitely going to be losing points here. You can see she did do some decent damage. Kind of, but like even I mean, honestly, maybe the Rainier swap isn't even really a great idea. If anything, I wonder if we use a different style of concept here. What if we went more in on this CC aspect, ran an Ulsa, ran our own Aaron, which does still have to deal with the enemy Lily May. It's just, I feel like the problem with trying to fit Lenya in a team, especially when also trying to do like a Soren strategy that's very similar, is you just don't have enough hero slots. Because I feel like you have to have a Lily May in this. You have to have the Aaron if we're going to go with the Ulsa type strategy. I don't know what Lenya provides us potentially here. but we can give this a go. I mean, the only other thing I would maybe want to do is try to protect Lenya from getting CC'd. Let's see how this works out here. I don't know if the enemy air. Oh no, wait, we got Lily May, which is good, which is going to stop that initial burst. The downside of Lily May is I feel like it makes Ulsa much less useful in this meta, just because normally she'd get that instant AoE damage to a lot of targets here. Now we do have Soren and Lenya that can CC, but it looks like both are kind of going down quickly. Lenya is just like a wet paper bag in PvP. She's really not doing anything, and Soren at least has some survivability. Once he drops below 50%, he does start to heal and such, but my goodness, also showing off. Lenya's the biggest issue with her entire kit, I feel like, is she simply does not have any way of surviving. Like, there's not any of her kit that gives her survivability. Her ultimate gives her like some crowd control, can, you know, do a flying kick and stun the target for 2 seconds, which I guess kind of counts as survivability, but not really. Her tornado strike, again, can stun the target. She can be unaffected, but again, that doesn't really give her a way to survive. She just does additional damage when she gets critical hits. She has haste. Even when her exclusive is unlocked, it's really just boosting her damage output, and nothing really gives her any more like survivability. Granted, we only have her at +5. I guess enhanced force is the only thing. The downside of enhanced forces, in order for this to take place, we have to first get in a duel, and that's the hard part. I feel like that's really difficult, getting her into that battle and getting her going, because we do have that 35% damage reduction, but again, that doesn't feel like much in today's meta, especially in the PvP. And even if like we were talking about Supreme Arena, just more haste after each ultimate cast, I feel like Lily May is preventing a lot of heroes from being viable, because again, if we don't get an ultimate off with Lenya, her whole damage reduction kit is just completely gone. So long as I feel like Lily May and any other heroes that may or may not come that have like some way to stop ultimates, that's gonna be really bad. It's really good for the health of the game though at the same time, because we've just been flooded with Aaron type comps. But let me know if you guys have an exact specific PvP team you want to see from Lenya, and I'll try to make it happen tomorrow. I won't just blast through all my attempts. I'll try to make something happen and something work. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.